Welcome to Merrylands Sydney. In this Sydney food tour, we're going in search of Sydney's best Middle Eastern food. We're going to try Persian food, Afghani cuisine, Lebanese food and more.
Merrylands is in Western Sydney, 25 kilometres west of the Sydney CBD. It was established in 1855 and it's now a bustling town centre, complete with skyscrapers, shopping centres, restaurants and more.
The original inhabitants of Merrylands were the people from the Darug Nation. Nowadays, Merrylands is home to a large Lebanese, Afghan and Chinese community.
We've been told by many people in our comments to come to Kabul House in Merrylands. So here we are today and it looks absolutely spectacular here. I really love the decor, all the chandeliers and the pictures on the wall, and even the bathrooms look nice. So that's always a sign of a good restaurant. And we've got here one of their most popular dishes. It's the Afghan dumplings. Now we have the choice between lamb stuffed dumplings or chive dumplings. We've gone with the lamb, so that's the Mantu dumplings. They were $25 and they come served with Afghan bread as well. So the dumplings have a thin layer of dough which is then stuffed with lamb, and on top we've got some yogurt, and I can see on top there's some lentils as well. This looks so good. So I'm just gonna give this a try. Yeah, so those dumplings are really stuffed to the brim with that lamb mince, and it's got beautiful spices in there which is tempered nicely with that yogurt sauce on top. So good. So this is one of their entree dishes, and they've got a really wide menu which has lots of like kebabs and skewers and barbecue. It looks really good. So I highly recommend coming to the Kabul House.
Toranj is one of the best Persian restaurants in Merrylands. They serve a whole range of amazing Persian cuisine. So we've gone with one of their most popular dishes. This is the lamb neck. It comes in a really tasty broth and there's heaps of spices in there. There should be cumin, turmeric, cinnamon and a whole range of other things there. And it comes with a serve of rice. So we've got 3 different types of rice as well. So this is plain rice. And I believe this is called Zereshk. And this rice here is a vegetable rice. So the Zereshk is a saffron rice and it's got these little berries, I think they're called barberries. They're a little bit like cranberries, so they give it a bit of a tart, tangy flavour to the rice. So that'll be really interesting to try out. This just looks amazing. And they're also really well known for their Pacha too, so try that as well. Wow, so this lamb just pulls apart so easily. So it's been slow cooked. I'm sure this is just going to melt in my mouth. Oh, that is wonderful. It's just so soft and tender. The broth is really nice too. You can get the hints of cinnamon. There's turmeric, there is cumin. It's a really tasty dish and it should go really well with the rice. So I'm going to try some of the Zereshk. Wow. So the Zereshk is really fragrant, so you can really taste that saffron there, and the berries give it a little bit of tartness as well, so it's a whole burst of flavour. I really like the presentation of this dish. So you've got the really colourful rice, you've got the lamb itself in this really vivid orange colour of the broth. You also get some accompanying vegetables and herbs as well. So we've got some mint here, some onion, radish, and there's some lemon to drizzle it over it all as well. And I'm not sure what this is. It's some sort of pickle, which I'll try. I think it might even be olives in there. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like some pickled cucumber. Yeah, really delicious. And make sure you wash it down with some beautiful Persian tea.
This is Pacha. So it's a traditional Afghan dish which is usually eaten at breakfast. It's made of offal, so it's got the lamb's head and feet, and it's served with soup and Afghan bread. So we've got some onion and lemon and some herbs here. We've got it from Tolo Kebab House in Merrylands, and it's $22. So the place is really popular today, and we can see that everyone behind us is having the same dish. So I think we're on to a winner. So we've been told to just have a little bit together. So we've got a little bit of the meat here. Oh, so that meat just falls apart. It's really tender, so it must be really slow cooked. Oh, that broth really rounds out this dish nicely. So it's a clear broth which is spiced with turmeric, cumin and garlic. It has some beautiful saltiness to it, and it goes really well with that Afghan bread. Mr. Peri is an awesome Lebanese pizza shop in Merrylands, which is famed for its Picasso rolls. So this is a Picasso roll. This is their chicken one, which is their most popular. So the Picasso roll is a creation which is a bit like a cross between a pizza and a wrap. So it's all rolled up and then it comes served with chips drizzled in these special sauces. So this looks amazing. This was $25. So to make this, they obviously heat it in the oven like a pizza, but then they put the fresh salads on top, wrap it up, cut it up, and then you've got this piece of perfection. So the sauces are peri and avocado, and I love those vibrant colors. So I'm gonna try a chip first. Oh yeah. The sauce is really tasty. The chip's got a nice crunch to it. Very good. Now let's see how it tastes with the Picasso roll. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so good. So if you love pizzas, if you love kebabs, you're going to absolutely love this. The flavors are just so beautiful, especially that chicken. Really moist, really tender, and it's got some nice saltiness. I really like how you've got the crunch of the lettuce to give it a bit of freshness as well. So tasty. Oh, the sauces, the chips, the rolls themselves are just perfection. I think I have just found my new favorite fast food.
For a fantastic Sydney cheap eat, come to Rosha Hrt Manoosh in Merrylands. So we've come for their Manoosh, their signature dish, which is this, and these were $3 each. Amazing value. Manoosh is a Middle Eastern flatbread, traditionally found in Syria and Lebanon. It looks a little bit like a pizza, but it is different. It's got a thinner base than a normal pizza, and it comes with fewer toppings typically. So we've got their house special, which is Assyrian cheese mixed with egg and parsley. So that sounds really delicious. I'm gonna give it a go now. So it feels really quite light. Oh, they're so yummy. So that bread is really soft. It is definitely more like a bread than a dough per se. And that cheese is just really salty and so Moorish. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop at one.
Central Gardens Nature Reserve in Merrylands is a Sydney hidden gem. It's a beautiful parkland area where you can get close to Australian native animals like emus, wallabies and kangaroos. And best of all, it's absolutely free.
It's my favourite time of the day, dessert time. So we've come to Hrt, who do Lebanese sweets and continental cakes. So there are just so many sweets to choose from, heaps of Lebanese baklava, heaps of cakes, some amazing things there. So we've gone with the Damascus rose, which is this wonderful looking pastry. And we've also gone with a Bourma, I believe that's how you say it. So I believe it's like a variation of Lebanese baklava. So these both look so amazing. Damascus rose was $6 and the Bourma was $3. Going to get tucked into the Damascus rose first. So it's got some crunchy pastry. There's cream in the middle, and I believe that's called ashta. It's quite a heavy clotted cream. Oh, it's so good. That pastry is really light and flaky, and then the cream is quite thick, and it's drizzled all the way through with this really sweet sugar syrup. And then just to top it off, you've got the nutty flavour of the pistachio. Oh, it's just wonderful. Now, this one looks quite interesting. It's a fair bit harder. I can see pistachio all the way through it. Now, I'm not quite sure what this layering is. It reminds me a bit of knafe, but I'm not quite sure. If you do know, please let me know in the comments. So it's definitely a bit thicker and harder to get into. I'll try some of this side bit. Oh no. I compare this to a Lebanese baklava. So the exterior is a lot harder than what you get in a Lebanese baklava with the filo pastry. That said, it's still just as sweet, and that rose syrup's all permeating through the dessert. So it's still really sweet. And then on the inside here, you get pistachios, and I believe there's some other sort of nuts in there as well. So it makes for a very sweet, nutty treat.
For a sweet treat in Merrylands, come to Shiraz Patisserie and Cafe. So they've got a delicious array of desserts and sweet treats here, and we've gone with their most popular, which is the Faloode Bastani. So this is a Persian dessert. It's got vermicelli noodles, it's got saffron ice cream, and then you've got some lemon juice and some cherry juice to drizzle on top. Oh my goodness. So this was $15, which for the large size, it's not the cheapest, but it's got really premium ingredients in there, and saffron's very expensive, so it's probably reasonable value. So I'm gonna just drizzle some cherry and drizzle some lemon over the top. My mouth is watering already. Oh. So you can see that it's speckled with pistachios here, and I can taste a really nice taste of cardamom as well. So it's really just an explosion of flavour. So the Faloode bit is the noodles, so the vermicelli noodles, which are a rosewater syrup that's semi-frozen. So delicious. And then the ice cream is the bastani. And the texture of the Faloode is a bit different to what I was expecting. So it's got a slight chew to it, but it's a bit harder, and it's got a very slight crunch. So the flavours are just gorgeous. You can taste that it's really premium ingredients. The rose water has like a really nice subtle aromatic flavour to it, and the ice cream just goes perfectly with it. These sauces, the lemon and the sour cherry gives it a bit of tang, and it just really makes the whole dish sing. So we've had a few Faloodas before, but more the Sri Lankan and Indian style and Pakistani style Faloodas, which are more of a drink. Whereas this is more of a dessert, more of an ice cream based Falooda, which was a bit different to what I was expecting, but it is so good.
On our quest to find the best food truck in Sydney, we've come to Get Stuffed in Merrylands. So it opens at 7 p.m. every night, and They have amazing burgers. You can just see this, it's so packed with meat. So I've got the Truffle maker. So it's one of their most popular burgers. Their Get Stuffed signature burger is also very popular, and I believe that's 3 meat patties, so it's a massive, massive burger. So this was $16. So there's 2 patties, there's truffles, there's lettuce, mayo, cheese. It's going to be a feast for the senses. Oh, yum. Oh, yeah. That is a good burger. That burger is just magical. So what I find really interesting to begin with is that the patties are smashed really flat. It gives them a slightly crispy taste, which is really unique. And then the buns are lightly grilled, but then really soft and fluffy. And then that truffle makes it so unique. It is a very delicious burger. One of the things we really love about our food tours is just connecting with the local shop owners. Our ticket to Get Stuffed is such a lovely guy, and he's certainly worth supporting, so get out there and try one of his burgers. Yak and Yeti restaurant is a Nepalese cafe and restaurant in Merrylands. We come here on a Friday evening, and Friday evenings is games night. So behind us, there are a bunch of tables just playing various games, so whether it be chess, backgammon, or even some Nepali games. That's a really cool element to it, I think. We've gone with their most popular dish, the Momo. So Momos are Nepalese dumplings. They're filled with meat, and the meat's infused with herbs and spices. The Jhol Momo is this soup on the outside. The Jhol is the soup, and it's a tomato-based soup. And apparently the soup is cold, and it's put in with the hot momos just to temper the momos. The momos infuse that soup inside. It should be a whole range of flavours in there. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my gosh. That is just an explosion of amazing flavour. So when you bite into the momo, you taste all the mince. Oh, that mince is so heavily spiced and flavoured with herbs. I don't know where to begin with all those flavours. So it is slightly spicy as well, so you get a bit of heat to it too. Oh, it's really, really delicious. This is great. You've also got some coriander just sprinkled over the top as well. It makes quite a nice and pretty presentation too. Momo are one of my favourite types of dumplings in the world. When we were in Nepal in 2018, we just stuffed ourselves with momos. They're so delicious, and it's just great, yummy comfort food.
Merrylands train station is on the T2 and T5 train lines, and you can also get buses to Merrylands from Parramatta. If you want to drive to Merrylands, there's plenty of free car parking. So John, what did you think of our Merrylands food tour?
Well, I found it really fascinating. There are many restaurants and dishes that you wouldn't find anywhere else in Sydney. So there aren't too many places where you can eat lamb's head and feet, and that was something new for the both of us.
And I really loved just discovering new dishes and really experiencing the multicultural aspects of Sydney.
So this was our first time in Merrylands, and we were really impressed with it. So it seems to be developing a lot at the moment. There are high-rises going up everywhere, a lot of restaurants. There's the Stocklands, which looks really cool as well. So it's a very livable area and so many food options.
So we hope you enjoyed our food tour of Merrylands Sydney. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and leave us a comment.
And we're really enjoying our food tours of Sydney. Now, if there's any particular area or food scene of Sydney that you'd like us to try out, let us know in the comments.
And we've got plenty more videos like this, so if you want to follow us on our adventures, don't forget to subscribe.
We are Bucket List Travellers.
See you next time.